Tim here with Strictly Ceilings. Ever try to work on a project and not have the right tools to complete the job? Well, if you don't have the right tools to install a suspended ceiling, plan on wasting a lot of time. Today I want to show you all the tools that you're going to need to install a suspended ceiling. The right way, the first time. So the first tool that is an optional tool but is very useful is going to be that laser level. Now we like PLS lasers and we like to use the PLS 180. We also use the 505R and we use the 505G at certain times if we're doing a larger room. The second tool you'll need is a cordless drill. You use this for installing wall angle, drilling holes, or installing wood lags. Then you're going to need a hammer. You use this for installing wall angle. Maybe you're putting nails in the wall or possibly pounding staples in the wall. The next useful tool is a lag adapter. This is used for wood lag installation and possibly a metal lag installation if that's what your application requires. Then you're going to need some 1/8" drill bits. These are for drilling holes in the grid or for drilling out those rivets in case you make a mistake. The sixth thing you'll need is a 25-foot tape measure with a 1-inch blade. Why that 1-inch blade? Well, you need that because you're going to be cross-checking square on a lot of grid. You're also going to be measuring long distances and measuring the length of mains. Next, you're going to need a pencil because you're going to need to figure layouts and you're going to mark string locations and T locations. You're going to need a good set of tin snips. Now, we offer a standard set and a pro set. That pro set's going to be a lot less fatigue for you. Now, you will need a pair of punch pliers, and we use these for punching holes into the grid. These are great for installing rivets. We offer a standard and a pro line. That pro line is going to last a little bit longer. When you're using those rivets, you're going to want to buy a pop riveter. Okay, the standard pop riveter is just going to be fine for you, and our pro pop riveter is going to pull those rivets in one pull. That's when using our rivets. By the way, you're going to need some 1/8" rivets for installing that grid work. The next tool you're going to need is a spring clamp. Now you can use the lever clamp or you can use the 1-inch clamp. We like the 1-inch clamps. They're great for ceiling drops, they're great for holding T's and installing grid work. Now, when you're installing that grid work, you're going to need a string line. Now, you can use standard nylon line if you want. We use it for a lot of installations. And you can also purchase our speed line. This stuff is super thin, and it's great for installing grid work, great for fine line. And one advantage to it is that you can level the grid with this speed line. Why is that? Because you can pull it extremely tight. Now, you're also going to need a pair of 8-inch alignment pliers. These are great for cutting wire, for pulling down wire, for crimping, molding, and other general reasons. The last tool that you're going to need is a speed square, and you're going to need this for squaring T's when you're installing the grid work. Very, very useful tool. Now, there's a couple of optional tools that you might need. The first thing is a cordless staple gun. Now, we love these because they're very fast for installing wall angle. Speeds up the process a lot. The second thing is a track-it gun. Now, these are great for installing wall angle on block or possibly poured concrete. The last optional tool that you might want to get is a hammer drill. Now, these are also great for installing anchors into concrete and also for wall angle if you don't have a track-it gun. Now, let's take a look at some tools that you're going to need for ceiling tiles. The first thing is a utility knife. We like the OFA knife, breakaway blades with that particular knife, and they stay sharp extremely long. By the way, if you need to sharpen it, you're going to need a sharpening stone, and these are very handy to have, especially if you're reveal cutting tiles. The third thing that you'll need is a jab saw. These are great for cutting holes in the ceiling tile and also for doing those right angle cutouts on the corners if you need to. The fourth thing you'll need is a circle cutter. These are also great for marking holes on the ceiling tile if you have a pipe or something that's protruding through the tile itself. This should just about cover it for our tools needed for this trade. Thanks for watching today, and as we always say here at Strictly Ceilings, we guarantee you'll look up to us.